Hey guys, good morning. How are you? What's going on, guys? How are you? What's up, guys? Uh-oh, I'm a little distracted. This is like a different setup. I'm in my bedroom, so it's a different setup. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. I don't like the way this is sitting. Anyway, we'll get through it. Put my little YouTube pillow right there. Hi everyone, good morning. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Hi, Live, Laugh, Love. Good morning. Hi, Moving in Silence. So your question from the Discord, yes. We can do that a little bit later. Obviously, I'm not in the garden right now. I'm gonna have to go outside. I have a lot of planting to do, so I'm so glad that you asked me because I have a plant that is completely it's crazy and I need to replant it today. So I'm kind of glad that you asked about that because I need an excuse to get outside into the garden. Let me put this light on. Let me see if I need a light. Is that going to be better? Hold on. I'm like in a corner. Hold on. Let me see. Is this better? No. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Sunday. Is this going to help me a little bit? There's not enough light in this corner. Okay. Pineapples, Once Upon a Twin Mom Life, Nicole, Victoria, good morning. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Why am I not in my office? I'm sure someone's asking because I just didn't feel like going in there. Farah is sleeping and I really just didn't want to wake her up or she's snoozing, she's relaxing. And one thing as a parent, I don't understand the people that do this, like Jasmine, stuff like that, people who wake up kids. Yeah, I don't wake up kids unless they got somewhere to be, and mine doesn't have anywhere to be until Tuesday. So yeah, I will not. When she's sleeping, she gets to sleep. I don't like to be woken up either. Like I wake up early enough. I hate when people wake me up. Liz, Jim, Nikki, we're gonna be live in the garden later, so join us, please, because Nikki's she's an expert. She's an expert compared to me, which I'm not an expert at all. Good morning, Ashanti. Good morning, everyone. Walk by faith, not by sight. Pineapples, Erica, Mastermind. Good morning, everyone. Shirley, V, everyone. Good morning. If I skipped you, I'm so sorry. Nicole, Bunny Logan, everybody, Double H, good morning. I feel like I got everyone, but if I didn't, guys, you already know I'm not in my normal setup. I just came back from the grocery store. You guys will see all that in my vlog probably later in the week because I am putting up my anniversary vlog video. And I need to watch it, make sure it's good. It's good, but it's got flashbacks in it. If you guys watched my video from last year and you like the flashbacks of the ceremony, I'm not going to revisit that again. We did so you'll see it. Y'all see it. I just need to rewatch it. And so if you guys are interested in that, you want to see what we did for our anniversary, go ahead. Be on the lookout. I may have another video come up before that one. So today could be like a double upload. I intended to drop a video yesterday and I didn't because I wasn't able to. I got caught up doing other stuff here at the house and it is what it is. So that's what happened, guys. And then we went out and enjoyed ourselves. We were outside yesterday. So for any of you guys who are struggling to get outside, sorry. Sorry, you need to get outside. It's beautiful outside. The shelves are looking empty where? At the stores? Which shelves are looking empty? Who says yes? Don't wake up kids. Don't wake up kids unless it's because you know what? Children are, you don't know what stage of their sleep they're in. Kids go, they get most of all of us get okay, so our sleep, our deep sleep is our restorative sleep. You don't know where they are in the sleep process. That's why people who wake up babies, like, you don't wake up babies. Like, babies need to sleep to grow. Okay. They're still doing a lot of, I mean, I don't have to tell you guys this, you know this. They're still in the process of a lot of development. And like people say, kids go to sleep and grow. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. They go to sleep and they grow. So just like you wake up and your plants are 2-3 inches, like it's just like, what happened overnight? They're sleeping. They're sleeping, right? Okay, guys, we're gonna talk real quick. So you guys know Philip is home. Girl. Is that a big deal? Not for us. Who cares? I mean, I don't like that's that ain't my problem. That is none of my problem. Jazz went Maya's room while asleep and put up those short curtains. Jasmine was hanging those curtains from damn near the like the damn ceiling crease. I don't get it. Look, Jasmine's a special case and obviously none of us are taking any cues from her in her decorating. I mean, there are very few people on YouTube that I would take any decorating cues from, and Jasmine is not one of them. She's not even on the list. So, guys, just we all saw it. It was girl, Jasmine is Fugazi. Do you like girl? Do you expect her to be Nadia Casanova overnight? This woman is just, she's special, guys. She's our little YouTube special case, right? So we don't girl, I like she got points for the comforter. She got points for actually doing something and good job doing your job, mom. Okay? But yeah, we have low expectations. Let's see what you guys are doing on this poll, guys. Let's see what's going on the poll. Guys, don't forget to vote. We have 92 votes. Why claim these dusty bums? Guys, if you have a bum out there, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed now. That's boo. That's bae. That's your baby daddy. That's all that, right? Look, can anyone grow? Do we all grow, evolve, get better, do better, have incentive? Do men increase? Do they the phenomenon of you made me want to be a better man kind of thing, right? Hold on, let me see what I'm doing here. Am I fixing this? Maybe I am. Okay. I need to figure out how I can put this light a little better. Okay, that makes a difference. Okay. Oh, you guys see my light in my eyes. Okay. I got this really cool light, guys. It's so cool. Okay. I'll tell you about it. It's not from Amazon, believe it or not. But I might just do it like this. Look. Ooh. And then I can just do it like bam. Guys, this is like my whole mobile studio in my bedroom because sometimes I don't want like in my office, I like it loud. And like I said, Farrah's sleeping, so I didn't want to disturb my boo thing. So Anyway, okay. Now I'm messing everything up. Let me stop. Let me focus and stop. Okay. Um, Girl, Jasmine, we're not gonna pay attention to her right now. Girl, Jasmine, what we are here to talk about is let me tell you something. Can I just tell you something really quick? Why are we shocked when a bum acts like a bum? Like, is it shocking? Is it shocking when you couldn't get someone to take you out for a hamburger that you were dropping it? Hey, Shay, good morning. If you were, are you surprised? Like, let's say you're dating a guy and he's a bum. Why are you surprised when he acts like a bum? If you are dating a guy and he doesn't pay a bill, he came to live over at your house, he doesn't do anything, he's not about anything. Why do you expect just because he got with you and you're giving him unlimited free putty cat that all of a sudden he is going to be a three-piece Ferrari driving hedge fund manager and damn servant of the First Church of God in Christ? Okay. Why do we expect this? Is it because you think you got good box that all of a sudden you can turn bums into prizes? I'm just wondering because it's amazing to me how hold on one second, guys. So why do you expect, so my little bundle of joy just woke up. She's laying down. Okay. Um why do you expect that when you pick someone up on the corner that they're going to be any different when you take them over to the house? You don't think Jazz got the girl's hair done? Girl, who cares? I probably, well, didn't she get the kids' hair professionally done the other day? I would imagine she's still rocking those styles. If not, Jasmine knows how to braid. Um, I don't know. I mean, if their hair is not done to their dad's satisfaction, then I would imagine that he or someone in the family is going to throw her up under the bus and say Jasmine never does their hair, nah, nah, nah." Because that's what family does. There's always someone who wants to knock you down a peg or two as a mom, or you should be lucky Jasmine did what she did for you because sir, you just got out of prison, so you better be lucky that the kids are here, they've got their shots, they're in school, and girl, all of them are present and accounted for because that system was trying her on numerous occasions, okay? But guys, I did finally we made it over here. Okay, Mr. Daniel Davis. Why is he up under Daniel? I mean, girl, is that, maybe that's his middle name? Who knows? We don't really care, but I don't know. I try not to get up into these kids too much, even though Jasmine really wants us to. I saw on Jasmine's Instagram the other day, she put up a page for Aiden, and she actually invited her community with all of the Fugazi, including the reactors who follow, to go and follow her almost 4-year-old. Now, I'm assuming obviously she's going to be putting up the content as the mother, but why do you want, guys, like I said, I'm just going to be minding my business, okay? So here's an adult. His name is Daniel Davis, aka Philip, okay? He is getting his Facebook up and running, okay? With, I mean, lots of lady friends coming through, okay? Um what? Hold on. Um, I don't even want that on my face. Okay. Um, you guys may have seen some of this already. It's crazy. I got over 50 requests from YouTubers. Girl, ain't no requests for me. You can see that. Hold on. Yeah. Ain't no yeah, no. As long as he keeps his page open, we good. Other than if he closes it down, well, that's another story. Um, you guys may have already seen this. So he was out. Obviously, someone was getting him some clothes. Or maybe he got his little check. I don't know. But you can really see, to me, a lot of you think, well, I mean, I feel like Kaylin and the kids the twins look a lot like him. Um, but look at this picture. That picture to me doesn't look a whole lot like him, but this picture certainly does. And clearly he has got his grown man weight. His weight obviously picked up, and that's him right there. That's the picture word to me. You can tell. Okay, Philip. And based on this picture, in the caption, he said, man, why is it so hard to post a picture? Because things have changed since you've been out, sir. Forgot my little Facebook. It's really crazy. Got 50 requests. Life is short. I guess tatted up. Uh, his caption says tatted up. Okay, like this is crazy. Um, so why is his pop socket a daisy? Someone must have gave him a phone. Um, I'm just wondering how a man like that ended up with 4 children. I've said this before. Hold on one second, please. Let me clear this. I'm getting ready to get real adult, so I had to clear the room. I don't intentionally talk about adult things in front of my child. You guys do what you want to do. I don't. Um, girl, sex is a privilege, okay? She can overhear that, obviously. Sex is absolutely a privilege, and bums don't deserve to get regular sex, guys. They just don't. And this is a man who just got out of prison for pimping and pandering, and he's got 4 from Jasmine, and he's got a plethora of others. He's got an array of children. And this is a man who was given sex a lot. Okay. Now he's on Facebook doing a lewd gesture, which I'm not going to show it again, but y'all, he's letting someone out there know, girl, he's ready. He's ready to continue to populate Austin. Y'all, I'm sorry. If you like bums, go for it. That's your business. That's your business. But I'm just kind of trying to figure out how in 2022, how we have all of these computers and iPads and phones. I know that we don't make as many boys as we do girls, and that there is a shortage. And then there's also different X factors to factor in, because every man out here is not looking for a woman. Let's just be straight up about that. So there's many factors, but if you are open to someone divorced, someone who has kids, someone who does not have kids, someone who can't have kids, someone who is not your absolute flavor, somebody who may not have a 3-piece suit, someone who may have offended previously. We've had many people say, you know what, my cousin or my brother had da 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 da, and they did this, that, and the third. And girl, he's amazing. He's a great father, and he's an earner, and he does for his family and all of those things, right? So why do these bums seem to have harems? Why do they seem to have just a infinite supply of putty cat? Homie just got out. He's got 200 people on his Facebook, and he is gesturing like, bitch, who's first? And girl, excuse me, hold on. Girl, single. I don't know if he's at the halfway house, if he's not allowed to have social media. We don't know. I don't know. Any of y'all find out, I'm here to hear about it. But maybe he's girl, I don't know. I don't want to make up stories, but it's possible. Maybe that's his middle name. Maybe someone should ask Jasmine. I don't know. I don't care. Um, but this is what's what. Also in this picture, you can see, I'm gonna make it bigger because I don't wanna, he's gross. I don't know. He's look, okay. There's a little gentle trainer seat right there for the children. Okay. But plenty, he had something on here that said first day out. Oh, hashtag first day out. Okay. I mean, clearly he wasn't gonna go renew his library card. First on the list was some alcohol, meeting up with some friends, and getting his social media lined up. I mean, priorities, sir. Somebody said Daniel is Aiden's middle name. Maybe. Um, Girl, even if he's in a halfway house, I'm pretty sure he can still be on social media and even go out. Girl, absolutely. Well, Zolo was in some sort of transitional housing, but he wasn't a new release from prison. But girl, we'll just wait for the details to come up. I'm just wondering why these bums, why these dusties, why these zaddies and wannabe daddies get infinite supplies of putty cat, money, beds, and children. Why is it? Isn't I thought that a blessing beyond, what makes a man's life is the fact of having a child. There are men who do not even have their own fucking pillow that have children and that have infinite supplies of putty cat. How is that? But you have women who damn near drive Ferraris, run companies, and are sitting home alone crying. Why is that? Is it that we're just made up different, that men just know that women are available and they'll always be available and we're just dumb? Or is it that we don't believe in ourselves, or it's just we make it too difficult for ourselves? Me personally, I think there's a lot of women out here who make it too hard, and have too high of a list rather than just say, I don't want anybody right now. They make this impossible list. Those are the people that show up on Kevin Samuels, the ones who have this impossible list of like random shit that's just like, bitch, you don't really want a man. Okay. And then the other ones, it's like two sides of the spectrum. The ones whose standards are so high they don't exist, and the others whose standards are so low they don't exist. Like both of them have non-existent standards, because the one is just like, girl, you can't be serious. And then the other one is just like, yeah, I'm good. I mean, penis, yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the ones in the middle, like us, who are just like, you know what? He's nice. He's made good on his promises. He helps me out. He opens the door. He takes me out a couple times a month. He loves his mom. Those kind of things. And you make and both of you make lemonade, because is anyone out here perfect? No one out here is perfect. So you find another imperfect guy who's perfect for you, and you make it do what it do, right? But trying to polish off these bums and zaddies, like for instance, I was listening to Gossip Girl yesterday. I don't know if you guys listen to her or not, but she's got a great channel. And she was playing the clips of Tammy, and actually so was Tasha K. And I I felt a little bad for Tammy for a second, but when she started going on and then throwing her, I guess soon to be ex-husband up under the bus and saying, well, he was always doing his damn thing when we were married anyway, or when we were like, how are we going to co-parent when he's always been doing his damn thing anyway? So when we were up under one roof versus now not being up under one roof, like, if you had a guy who was out of control, why did you ever marry him? Not saying that he has to be under control and you have to, like, he's a damn remote control operated man. But if you have a guy who does not respect you, that respects boundaries, that wants to do for you, why are you all of a sudden, when the relationship doesn't work out, surprised that he never did anything that you wanted him to do, but you played like it was and made us think it was, but in actuality, the shit was fucked up from the beginning. I'm just wondering, what's all the capping for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people have to realize, like, girl, you're with a whole bum. And if you think that this guy's going to get better because you think you're so great in bed and you do certain things and he loves it, but he's still a bum and he treats you like a bum, he doesn't come when he's supposed to, he doesn't call when he's supposed to, he's on his own damn schedule and gives two shits because he knows you got it. He doesn't give you the money he's supposed to pay bills or cover expenses for the children. And he's not reliable. But reliably, every couple of months he's going to pick a fight, disappear, go with another chick, and brings you home a baby. Girl, Dr. Amir, popularity and famous, aka money. Look, but explain the ones that you know. Explain the ones that I know. Explain the ones in this chat. Everybody's not popular. Girl, Philip won't popular. Maybe Philip is popular. I don't know. He's already got 200 people and he just got out of prison. So, just put his page up a day or two yesterday. And some of y'all been having Facebook pages for 20 years and don't have 200 people. So, I don't know. You tell me why someone can just come out of prison, take a picture overweight with his shirt off, um, gesturing at his parts and have a damn toilet trainer seat in the background, and someone is going to think that's sexy and come pick him up for the evening. I'm just wondering, do any of y'all tell your friends when they're living foul? Like, do you have those type of relationships where if a friend of yours is truly living foul, you feel okay with letting them know, like, girl, you really could do better. I'm so tired of seeing you like this. Do you do that, or do you just like sit back and just um like I didn't want to say anything. Okay, why claim these dusty bums? 5% of you so far saying need someone to father a kid. 6% horny, 21% so far thirsty, and 68% so far are saying no standards. So no standards is kind of the all of the above. Because if they had standards, they wouldn't just be looking for someone to father a kid. They wouldn't be thirsty because they have standards and they know that they're holding out and looking for something. And if they were horny, they would know that they would just use the person like they're getting ready to use you and send them on their way. You wouldn't have them spending the night. You wouldn't be making eggs and jelly toast and bacon and all of those things. I walked in, but I'm a vote. Okay, girl, absolutely, Yanni. And let's go ahead and vote for, guys. 203 of you have voted, but 61 have hit the like button. So let me give y'all a chance to go ahead and handle some business. If you haven't voted, vote. And if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do so. It's like, girl, it's like this is the moment at church. For all of you who did not go to church today, this is, girl, today we're having some church, okay? Welcome. The doors of the church are open. Give freely and give often. Guys, go ahead and smack on that like button and go ahead and register your vote. Why? 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 Why do we make it so easy and are so disgusted by these bums? And then are so disappointed, but you knew when you picked him up at the bus stop. You knew when he asked you for $20. You knew when he couldn't buy you anything to eat. You knew when he took you to Burger King. You knew because you don't have a phone number. All you do is reach out to him on Instagram. You haven't met his mother. You haven't met anybody. You don't know where he lives. You don't know his last name. Okay. There is no reason. There are men out here who don't have any children, who, for whatever, many different reasons. But you have some of the biggest bums, some of the biggest dusties got the most kids. I don't understand why we would burden the challenged already with challenges. Because let's face it, having children, you confront certain challenges. You have to stretch your finances, stretch your resources, stretch your time, stretch your real estate. You have to do all different kinds of things. You have to make room for a whole nother human being in your life. And these are some of the men who can barely take care of themselves. We see this on the YouTube streets. We see Hips. Hips gets the business. Why? Because he showed up with nothing. He hung his hats in Jasmine's closet, and this man has been coming up ever since. So he's coming up off of Jasmine. Jasmine is too stupid, and there's nothing wrong with that, elevating. But at the end of the day, this is a woman who wears a fake cocktail ring on her ring finger that he should be placing a legit ring on. Jasmine used to have Philip running around with a ring when they were the Davis family and playing married. Jasmine used to play married guys. For those of you who don't know, her channel used to be called the Davis Fam. Okay. Just like when Olivia got caught out there for not being a Webb. Well, she said it was because she was living with the Webbs. Even though it was living with the Webbs, we thought all of them were Webbs. But she says it was her living with the Webbs because she wasn't one, right? And neither was Robin. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, Jasmine was the Davis family. Okay. So Jasmine doesn't mind capping and playing family when she knows she's not. And the main way to have a man forget that he needs to marry you or wife you up if you guys are in love, playing house, having children, is by you already having your finger occupied and playing like you're married and calling each other hubby and all of the things and pretending and playing. There's a woman who I did a video on some months ago, Mercy Gono. She is a beautiful woman from Africa. I think she's Nigerian. Beautiful. She does really nice natural hair videos. And she was living with a man so long that her audience of over 1 million now just assumed that she was married. She was never married to him. And not only did she, I think, possibly was cheating because she moved out and moved into a relationship with a new guy who she's now engaged to in Atlanta. But she was playing married for YouTube streets and he was a dusty bum. He was a dusty bum. Now she doesn't have a dusty bum, but don't you think that this man that you were engaged to now, if he's not a dusty bum, isn't going to forget how you were talking to him on the low when your man didn't know? Even though shit was bad, you were still sitting there giving him box and having a baby and all of these things not too long ago. Do you think men forget how trifling you were once upon a time? I'm just saying. Well, Jasmine may not be marriage material, but is Hips high on the list of men that you think are eligible bachelors in Austin? Let's be real. There's a match for everybody. Um, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to hit this from a different angle because I know the way I normally talk about this situation, people feel away, but there is no good reason. Like, would you go into Marshall's and pay $300 for a pair of jeans? But you would pay $300 for a pair of jeans at Neiman Marcus because you know Neiman Marcus has that quality. They have that reputation. You know you're not going to go in there with the bullshit. You know when you go to Marshall's, not that they're going to accept your bullshit, but it's cheaper, right? It's a cheaper situation. So what the woman who's the executive with the Ferrari, yeah, you can't just come up into that. But yet you meet Jasmine over at HEB and yeah, you can pull that bullshit off. You can have no job. You can come with your duffel bag. You can hang your hats and you can get drunk every night until she gets a baby in her, right? Like what? And then we expect them all of a sudden. So here's a success story. So Chris seems to be doing okay. He's about his business. He's not really for the internet. He comes on here even though he's very rude and belligerent and Jasmine keeps trying to get him to do something he clearly does not want to do. On the flip side, we have Rockin' with Rod, Mr. Hands, okay? We got Mr. Hands who doesn't seem to want to do YouTube either. But damn, Chrissy trying real hard. And homie just got a job. I hope this girl, I'm checking these likes. Girl, we have almost 300 and I don't even see a one in front of these likes. Guys, if you have not hit the like button yet, let's go ahead and handle some business with this pleasure because I'm helping somebody today, guys. And if you want to help a sis out, go ahead, hit that like button and help a sis cuz there's some sisses out here who are stuck. There's some sisses out here that don't realize how much of a prize they are and how much do you know that out on the streets that people put a price tag on what you're sitting on? Not saying that you should sell it, but what I'm saying is this, it's valuable. Some of you guys give it up to bums. Bums who can't even call you on time. Bums who can't even show up on time. Men who don't even take a shower before they come see you, but you are considering taking a condom off? What? Are we horny? Are we thirsty? Do you have no standards? Or do you just want a baby? Let's be honest. Are we just using men for children? Is it, the feminist movement from the 70s that we have gotten so comfortable in our I can do it myself skin that all we need is someone to father a baby and then someone to blame because we don't want to look bad as a single mother. So you will tell everyone that someone is a bum, but he was a bum when he met you. He's a bum when he's with you, and he'll be a bum when he leaves you. But sometimes they do flip the scripts, Gerard, okay? Gerard. And Gerard really was never a bum. Gerard was growing up, okay? So there's different levels to this whole thing, right? But are some of us out here just using some of these men as convenient bad guys for our own bullshit that we're working out in public and use these men as convenient bad guys just because you're horny, just because you're thirsty, just because you want a baby, and just because maybe you're just low down? I mean, we can't keep blaming men. Like, for instance, I'm telling you, if he didn't get some last night, he'll get some time. This is not even a good looking guy. This is a bad guy that just came home from prison who is basically letting the women know. Hold on, let me flip my screen. So, girl, for the horny, the thirsty, the you know, the challenged, he's letting you know he's available, ladies. Girl, he's available. Austin, guys, someone Teresa Davis in the chat needs help. I don't know if she's but texting, but put her on 300 seconds, and if she comes back fugazi, just go ahead and block her. Okay, please, because we don't have time for that. We are trying to teach at the moment. Okay. Someone out there is needs some help. Okay. Someone out there is getting ready to give out that putty cat this week and have themselves 20 years of misery. So Tammy Rivera was sad. She seems angry right now. She might even be a little bit of bitter baby mom syndrome because even though he's not the father, he is someone who she married. She has given her time to. She has wasted years with someone who she doesn't have kids with, who embarrasses her and does whatever he wants to do. And she seems not super happy about it. Instead of being happy that she got out with the baby she has, who's a young lady and beautiful. Me personally, not, look, I think there's wonderful stepdads out here, but this man, I don't know. I would just keep my eyes open personally. I don't know. There are wonderful stepdads out here who have been dads and all of that. And if he is a honorable guy, but don't expect a guy who's not been honorable to always be honorable. And I would just, if he wants to give your daughter a secret phone, I would have a problem with that. At the end of the day, you are extending him a courtesy as an ex-wife to give him access to your precious child. And if he wants to do things that you do not authorize him to do, like give your daughter a phone against your wishes, man, let's remember this is not your kid. I didn't let you adopt her. He's not your kid. She's not your kid. And don't give my daughter secret phones behind my back because I'm going to start to have a problem with you having access to my kid. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not that modern. If you can't behave like a real parent would, hey boo boo. If you can't behave like a real parent would and be a real dad, which typically, I mean, yes, sometimes we as parents we do things, that we know that our spouse or a co-parent would not want us to do and spoil the kids. But a communication device to a child that is not yours, that I am allowing you to have access to, that yes, maybe you helped me raise, but damn it, you couldn't keep your dick in your pants and I got a problem with you. I'm gonna need for us to get on the same page for you to still be able to have that type of access to my kid. You know what I'm saying, Yanni? Yeah, and that's all good and stuff. And that's nice that she has a man who wants to spoil her, who is a father figure. I would think that it's not a right. He doesn't have a right to her. She's not adopted to him, and he needs to be really respectful because that can cause tension and distance with her and her mother, and he should be respectful of her wishes. And I know she's old enough. I think she's what, like 16, 17. She may even be almost 18 years old. Who knows? But look, Tammy needs to understand, girl, you know who you got with. You know who you got with. Like Dr. A said before, she got with the popular guy who's got some money. Now we don't even know what his deal is with his pockets. It's the mindset, it's the love hurts, it's the commendable to stay under the worst conditions. Yeah, guys, we're not giving out Girl Scout badges. Okay, did Olivia get some Girl Scout badges for holding it, for sticking around, for Gerard to become a man that she no longer qualified for? What's her Girl Scout badge? Her Girl Scout badge is a divorce decree and her children being tucked in by another woman. Say it one more time, guys. Don't play a fool and don't expect to not be played. Okay. You out here being stupid, and there's someone out here who's going to make you look even dumber. Okay. If she knew for whatever reason she wasn't, feeling Gerard at a certain point, whether she grew up and grew out of love with him at a certain point, when he started to come up and grow up and change a little bit, and he wasn't even for the YouTube bullshit anymore, and she became less qualified to be in his life, girl, now she's looking dumb as hell. She's looking dumb. You tried to play him, but girl, you have ultimately played yourself. Okay, and that's what happens. How many of you there I had a couple of people come to my comments and tell me, "You know what, Fran? I played myself once upon a time, but I am so glad I'm not that young dumb woman anymore. I know what to do, what not to do." Girl, we know Olivia would never own up to it, but at the end of the day, girl, the when you play yourself, that's a hurtful feeling, okay? That's a hurtful feeling. But when you play yourself to the point where everybody sees it, girl, how many opportunities did you have to back out of that situation? Yes, she is still her emotional intelligence is not there. She's still trying to reason. See, do you ever notice when Olivia answers questions, guys? I'm gonna drop the link so you guys can call in because I think this is a great topic. And it's not to belittle anyone as a woman, it is to really encourage a conversation about look. Y'all, you can't keep blaming everybody else. It's not everybody's fault. Sometimes you got to just own up, yeah, I wanted some sex. Yeah, I wanted a baby and I didn't care who the father was. Like, tell the truth and shame the devil, okay? If you keep wanting to blame someone else for your troubles, you'll never be able to get over why you're troubled, okay? Guys, my God, it's so easy. It's so easy and it's so hard at the same time because honestly, sometimes what pains you the most is it's right in your face, but oftentimes it's so much easier to just blame someone else. It's so much easier. You know, if Jasmine doesn't like being verbally abused, if Jasmine doesn't like to be clowned, if Jasmine doesn't like to feel stupid, why in the world would you continue and allow a man to impregnate you who laughed in your face when he found out on the internet they call you radio? Okay. Olivia, when you had a whole man leave you and tell everybody about your yeast infections, your dry putty cat, and your pissy ass, why in the world? Not once, not twice, not three times, okay? Why in the world, when your husband left you but good, you left him, he left you, you went back, he came to your house, you want to be up and over Nisha and say he left her just like he left you. But why would you go from main chick to side chick? Why would you go pick up your husband at his girlfriend's house, who is now his main, and you're the past, and your kids are getting signed in at the late bell by Miss Antonisha? You don't know when they go to the urgent care. You're not first to know when they go for a doctor's appointment. You don't get to watch gymnastics. Girl, you got tricked out your spot because you thought you were playing and you got played. You thought you had a dummy, but the dummy was you. Okay? Guys, if you're sitting around thinking that you're looking at a dummy right now, girl, that dummy that you're looking at might be looking at you that you're the dummy. Girl, y'all need to reconcile. Y'all need to reconcile. Y'all need to give your respect. Look, at the end of the day, if you had a dummy, but your dummy is coming up, girl, you better make him a good dinner today and reconcile that, okay, he ain't much, but he mine. Okay? Or he ain't much and I don't want him. Let him go. Look, today is not the day I'm telling you to break up with your bum, with your dusty, with your whatever. But at the end of the day, don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad when homie shows you. He showed you 10 times and he's going to show you for the 11th time. Or that 12th time is going to be when you are feeling like, oh shit, oh shit. I was watching a movie last night. Well, it was Netflix. Guys, if you have Netflix, which I'm sure everybody does, watch Bad Vegan, okay? It's Get Out My Caucasian Home. It's about a beautiful white lady and she had one of the hottest raw vegan restaurants, like in the late 90s, kind of around Sarah Jessica Parker time, late 90s, early 2000s. And because of what they were doing with food and all of this kind of the up and coming foodie culture, um, Facebook and all of the things, really kind of led the way from vegan and vegetarian lifestyle, from being kind of hippie to being kind of mainstream, like way of life that a lot of us are very open about exploring or doing, or juicing and all of these things. So she was really a trailblazer for this type of food eating, right? Well, homegirl got played like a fucking fiddle, piano, damn, a donkey, all of these things. This girl, by the time I got into episode 3, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like literally people in the documentary were like, we couldn't believe, like, she didn't really know. This girl got played for millions of dollars by a big fat guy who was married to a lady in Tampa. Okay? A big buffoon. And he got up in her mind and then took her heart. Guys, if you are plagued by heart and mind, you know that your mind is telling you that you're dealing with a dusty, but your heart is saying, "Oh my God," or your putty cat is. If you are not aligned, mind, body, soul, everything, if your walk and your talk are not matching up, if you find yourself accepting and doing less than, if you are trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, if you constantly are making lemonade to the point that you're putting a lemonade stand out on Front Street, i.e. capping, girl, back up and take a break. Okay. That's all I'm telling you. You do what you want to do. But if you're making lemonade stands and you just opened up a cap store, any of you out here challenged, I want you to watch Bad Vegan. When you see this and you see how bad it can really get from a woman who had everything to gain and a lot to lose. This woman ended up with mugshots, going to jail, answering questions, losing her reputation, feeling really stupid. And this is a woman who was very intelligent, who is very intelligent, but didn't have the discernment. I don't understand. She wanted to be loved, so she threw her standards out the window, okay? Um yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Um Okay. So we see this on the YouTube streets all the time. These zaddies, daddies, dusties, you know, guys, these men don't deserve to have all these children. And quite as kept, I'm gonna be honest. And I'm not saying I don't know who, and I'm not talking about any one person in particular. Let the truth be told, half of these guys don't want these kids. Like they're gonna fall in love with the kid because who's not gonna fall in love with their own? Who's but the whole Rakan Mucker, he don't want to have nothing to do with Love by Erica. He low key is probably happy that Damian Cryer is claiming the baby for him. So really and truly, if he doesn't want to have anything to do with it, he doesn't have to. Because Erica Spread went condomless with a guy she says she planned a baby with, who was just cheating on her. He was cheating while they were planning. He just wanted the putty cat. If a guy is planning a baby with you, planning a life with you, you think that he's spreading his seed with another woman and he's an honorable guy? The reason why you're in the position that you're in, because you knew he wasn't good. And for Latoya to be sitting over there thinking that the guy who was just messing with her ex-boyfriend's girlfriend is a prize. And he just had to do a whole, if you look at my community post, I posted the video, something like cheat or something. This guy just got busted for cheating. And they were sneaking. These two were sneaking behind everyone's back and were in communication with each other. She just put up a video the other day with the thumbnail, and you could see a Christmas tree in the background. So those two were spending Christmas together, be it before Christmas, after Christmas, I don't know, but they were in front of a Christmas tree, okay? Meanwhile, you are with a guy who's got a whole baby on the way. You guys see the BMW, he's a real estate guy. He's doing the flip type videos. He's praising the Lord. He's getting sponsorships, all of these things. That's what everyone's, but don't forget. This is a man who allegedly has a baby on the way. And he deserves to now have a fiance with the woman who just broke up with the man of the lady he's pregnant with is with. Like, it's crazy how there's no standards in this whole thing. Like, some of the, I don't understand how these people can put all this stuff out on the internet and think people are not going to talk about it. But, and I'm just going to throw this in, and because I did a good job not talking about me this whole entire hour. But then you got people out here taking someone who is home on a Sunday. Everybody who lives up under this roof is up under this roof and been up under this roof, period. Okay. But girl, want to make stuff up. But you got a plethora. You've got an array of fuck shit on these YouTube streets. On the YouTube streets, like it's okay, like this is goals, all this bullshit, and ain't nobody can talk about it. Nobody can talk about it. Like, why are you perfect? Who gave you the right? I had someone come into my comments yesterday who said I was a nosy bitch. Like I'm some kind of special kind of nosy. And I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll take that. You know why? Because I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like this shit is okay. Just like Oakley from YouTuber Headlines doesn't think it's okay for people to exploit their kids and make coin off of them and basically make these kids work to promote your YouTube channels that you want to have. These kids are going to school, being homeschooled. Some kids are barely getting any attention from their parents because they're so busy on this damn internet and social media and trying to make money. And these kids are, I mean, they're not in bad condition, obviously, but at the end of the day, people need to talk about it. People need to be aware that we see your fuck shit, what you're doing. This type of relationship shit is not goals. I mean, once upon a time, people used to be embarrassed by this type of behavior. Now it's become so mainstream. It's like people are defending this bullshit. You got Mr. Hands. Chrissy is happy to tell you he just got a new job. This is a woman who is plagued by people telling her business and mining for her details of what the fuck is going on in her life. But she wants to sit up here and talk about her daughter wanting to change her last name. She's talking about her man getting a new job at a brand new facility. It's super duper huge in the Austin area. And what else did she talk about? Damn, a whole bunch of other shit she shouldn't have been running her mouth about. Okay. I'm thinking to myself, Chrissy literally has no small talk. Like, you should be able to come up here and be like, y'all, girl, I got these jeans. They make my butt look so good. I got some outfits I want to show you guys. She's a lifestyle vlogger. Like, you're a mommy vlogger. You should be showing us how you organize your fucking shoes, how you organize your pantry, what you just picked up in groceries. Like, you got used to telling your tea. You don't want to give up your tea, but then you still come back and now you want to talk about how you don't want to give up your tea, complain about your tea. But what else are you talking about? You didn't tell us about the Fugazi wig. You didn't show us your brand new computer. You didn't show us your bootleg bag. You showed us the Fugazi bootleg Fendi blanket and thought you were doing something, drinking. Y'all, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I'm just sorry. Like, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Um, and I'm sure some people will be very happy to hear about this. Like this silly stuff, Olivia with this damn little plastic ass baby, her sip and go see, and whether she has a baby. Olivia, what you have to understand, I'm speaking for Bougie Gang. Some of you care, some of you don't care, but I'm speaking for Bougie Gang at this moment as the HNIC. Let me tell you something. We don't give a fuck. Any of us who have babies have babies. We've seen babies. We got babies. We know how to make babies. We don't care about your baby. If you show up with a baby, good. If you're setting yourself up for some fraud, You're setting yourself up for an investigation. You're setting yourself up for your channel to be investigated because you're sitting up here collecting gifts and theft of services and all this kind of bullshit. Girl, we just gonna sit back and watch and enjoy the show. You understand? We gonna watch the show just like we watched your kids get picked up, okay? Chrissy, we gonna sit back and watch the show. Girl, I hate to say it, we just gonna watch the latest episode of what the fuck's going on at your house. And Jasmine, we gonna watch the show. And girl, if Philip goes ahead and hits the go live button, we gonna watch that. And when Jeremy hits the YouTube streets, Keisha, don't you worry about who Raheem is. Raheem is here. Raheem is home. Raheem don't have no extra babies. Raheem's baby mother, girl, let me tell you something, don't exist. Okay, but your man's baby mama exists. Okay, boom. She's on the YouTube streets. She drops your tea. She makes you look stupid. Girl, ain't no extra baby moms around here, boo boo. Miss Keisha Kaylee Anderson, girl, don't you worry about who Raheem is. Raheem is not Jeremy. That's what I know. That's what I know. And that's what I know, guys. Guys, all these little dusty bums that you expect not to be dusty bums, girl, I don't have no dusty bum, girl. I got a whole husband who is certainly not dusty, girl, period. Okay? Girl, I don't have a man out here making me look stupid. They got some damn trolling ass tricks who like to have the vapors and make up stories. Okay? Girl, and for those of you dummies out there who want to believe the worst about your girl, everything ain't perfect over here, but I bet you it's better than at some people's houses. Okay? Okay. Guys, I think that's enough. I feel like I left you with some something to think about, something to talk about, something to share with a friend. And she's gonna say, why did you send me this girl's her podcast? Why did you think it was important? Girl, tell her to listen all the way to the end, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that every single time I go live, she can come and get this TT in the form of a loving, helpful nudge. Bitch, do better. Okay, bitch, level up. Stop low life living. Get your shit together. Okay, because the life you save might be your own. Stop playing out here. Because there's someone out there might be plotting on you to look stupid. You looking stupid now, and maybe just you know about it, but you might be looking stupid later, and everybody's gonna know about it. You don't want that, boo boo. Do you? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Girl, because when these people start showing up and putting channels up on you, yeah, see, that's what happened to Keisha. Keisha thought she was gonna be cute, and Lily put up a channel, and that rocked her world. She didn't think that people were gonna show up and show out like they did. See, damn Liv didn't know that like Niecy would show up to the YouTube streets, girl, and drop all the tea. Okay. Damn, Philip already put up his Facebook. Girl, he might not come to YouTube, but y'all heard of Facebook Live, right? Girl, I might need to go ahead and request. So that way, when he hits that go live button to drop his tea on Jasmine, if he ever does, girl, I can pull up. Okay? I can pull up and bring you that hot tea. Okay? Huh. Okay? Girl, the vapors, period. I had to bring that one back out, okay? Because these people out here got the vapors, okay? Period. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. We gonna see what these girl, I want to say fools, but girl, let me just say nincompoops, okay? Let's see what these fools getting ready to do today. Okay, I said it. Guys, let me go. Let me make some brunch for my people and enjoy this day. For those of you who are subscribed to my vlog channel, if you're not, go ahead, catch this tea. If someone could drop the link for me or go over to my about page. If you're not subscribed to my vlog channel, yeah, if you want to see what I'm doing with cameras and you want to talk gardening, some of you are planting your gardens. If you want to get ladylike with it and you want to get your plants popping and all that, you guys want to know how I do what I do, I will be talking a little bit about it this afternoon. So make sure you're Guys, have a happy Sunday. I hope you guys make it a great day. Leave these dusty, rusty, broke down, zaddy, daddy bums alone. If you have not made your dusty bay into a daddy yet or a zaddy, don't let him wife you up, Chrissy. Let him wife you up and then do what you got to do, because then he'll just be your dusty husband. But at the end of the day, girl, don't turn a dusty into a daddy or a zaddy. You will be making a huge mistake. If you're having problems now, you will be having problems in the future. Stop trying to make a dollar out of 15 cents. Don't make lemonade stands, and yeah, don't go chasing waterfalls, okay?